Hi, I'm JD Simo. I'm here at Carter Vintage today, playing some fun guitars and amplifiers. And I'm actually, right now, going to talk about this, which is the Brian Farmer's Farmland Effects Simo Supa Fuzz, which my good friend Brian Farmer, those of you out there who are Allman Brother fans or Government Mule fans, might know Brian as Warren Haynes' longtime great guitar tech. And Brian is also a fine gentleman, great luthier himself, and a real good guy. Anyway, he's launched a line of effects, and he was gracious enough and kind enough to come to me and ask me if there was something that wasn't out there that maybe I might be interested in. And as many of you might know, or probably a lot more probably don't know, I'm not really a pedal person at all. I'm more of a guitar straight into an amplifier kind of guy, with extremely few exceptions. And really the only exception, other than maybe a vintage wah on occasion, it'd be what this is made to be. In the late 1960s, Marshall made a pedal called the Supa Fuzz. And for you rock fans, the Truth record by the original Jeff Beck group is a classic example of the sound of that unit through a Marshall amplifier with a Les Paul. And also Pete Townsend used a later variation of that design. And the Supa Fuzz design is unique to tone bender circuits and fuzz face circuits of that era. Not by much. I mean, they're all, much like good amplifiers, they're all very similar in their design. But the Supa Fuzz has a bit more mid-range, a slightly different character than, say, like a tone bender, which is its closest variation cousin or brother or sister, if you will. It has 3 NOS OC75 transistors in it. And when they were designing it and they sent me a prototype, you know, initially they'd said, well, do you want this kind of improvement or this kind of improvement, or even a 9-volt output jack or something like that? And it was my decision to say no. I want it to be exactly as if you went and bought an old one that, of course, now are worth in some cases a couple of $1,000s. I wanted it as authentic as possible. Because I believe that any little change to any circuit, whether you're talking about a guitar or an amplifier or a pedal or whatever, you know, it all causes an effect. So this is what they came up with, and I think it's wonderful. And you know, when I do reach for something, you know, this is what I reach for, because I love the way these sound, and I think they're doing a wonderful job. So here at Carter Vintage, actually, I know that there's quite a waiting list online for these if you order them direct. Carter Vintage at the moment has a very good stock of them. They're the exclusive dealer. So if you quest after that late 60s harmonic, rich, fuzzy sound that was very popular on a lot of great rock records from that era, either come here to Carter's and try one out, or if you like what I'm about to play here today through it, you know, order one and enjoy it. And in advance, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this. And if you've purchased one or are going to purchase one, thank you very much. And I really hope you truly enjoy it. So now I'm going to play some, and I hope you enjoy that too.